안녕하세요, Monica예요. Today I'm going to do a Korean style makeup. I know the lighting is not great, but I will do my best so you can see the results. I am not great at makeup, and I definitely am not great at Korean makeup, but we had a master class the other day at the K-pop Academy, and I wanted to give it a go and see if I got all the steps right or if I remember the way to do it. Bear with me because I have a tiny mirror with me, so I might be looking not to the lens but to the screen where I can see my face if this is too small. But we're basically going to start with a BB cream. Well, more than a BB cream, I think it's like a primer. And we're going to apply a little bit on the entire face just to smoothen things up a little bit. Once we've applied all of our primer, we're going to put a little bit of foundation on our face. I am using the Bourjois Healthy Mix. I'm not really sure what number this is, but it's quite light. It's more or less the same as my skin, but it might be a little bit lighter. I'm the type of person that likes to do first the face, then the eyes. Most of the time I regret that decision, but today we're sticking to the normal routine that I usually do. Starting with the eyes, I'm going to go with the Maybelline New York Lemonade Craze, and I am going to apply the shade Sherbet, which is like a light pink that goes a little bit, more with the tone of my eyes. We're gonna apply this shade to the entire eyelid, so going up to the crease and then the same a little bit underneath the eyes. Once we've got that done, I'm going to go for a more natural look, so I'm going to personally choose some browns that I think suit a little bit more my facial features, and I'm going to go with Old Fashioned, which is the shade, the darkest color brown shade, and I'm going to apply it up to the mid part of my eyelid, not going all the way up to the crease. I'm not 100% sure why Koreans do it this way. I kind of have the feeling that it's to emulate the double eyelid for the people who don't have it. Not absolutely sure if this suits my type of features and my type of eyes, but the other day on the master class, I was lucky enough to be the student that the stylist chose to do the eye makeup, and I ended up very happy with the results. So maybe what I think is wrong, and they do it for other reason, just for a style reason. We're gonna apply the same shade underneath the eyelid, but going more towards the end and not so much to the middle. So one of the things that I found fascinating about this style makeup, the Korean style makeup that they taught us in the master class, was that Koreans like to eyeline, but with dust eyeliner or with eyeshadow more than the actual liner, and they like to elongate their eyes a little bit to the middle and especially to the side. I'm not sure if this is just to elongate the eye or if it makes it bigger as an effect. Obviously I have no clue of makeup, but I have this charcoal mineral liner, which is powder, and it comes with this cute, it doesn't really focus it, but it's fine, brush. So I'm gonna try to replicate the same in my eyes. Yeah, as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it, but it didn't turn out the way that I wanted to. It just went everywhere, my hands included. I'm the type of person that likes to do first the face, then the eyes. Most of the time I regret that decision, but so we're gonna try that in a different way. Or this will just be the European Korean style. To try to make my mess a little bit less messy and to try to make the makeup a little bit prettier, I'm going to use the shade called Sugar Coated, which is like a bronzy, shimmering shade. To be honest, I think I've never been this stressed in my life with makeup.
I regret that decision.
So, moving on to eyebrows, before I actually do my lashes and finish with my eyes, when I usually do my eyebrows, because I have pretty thick eyebrows and they're like in an arch type of shape, I use a pencil. Because I kind of like my eyebrows to be pretty dark. Korean eyebrows, even though they're changing, usually are quite straight, which I don't think goes too well with European features. And they like the style to be a little bit dustier, like a little bit more blurry. So I'm going to use eyeshadow for that. And I'm going to use the darkest because it goes better with the color of my lashes. And I'm just going to put it in the empty spots that I have. I'm going to finish up my eyes with a little bit of mascara. Korean style usually likes to open up the eyes, so they do upper part and bottom part of the eyelashes. You can go whichever way you prefer. I like doing both. Moving on to the rest of the face, we're gonna go with blush. So usually in Europe and probably the United States and everything, we are used to doing the contouring. Usually like we do the dark contour under the cheekbones, and we do the makeup like going up this way and up that way to make our faces a little bit slimmer. Korean style, it's not that they want to make their faces wide, but they do their makeup like this. So we are gonna go in with blush like this. Do I look like Heidi yet? Did I put too much? And because it wouldn't be me if it wasn't extra, we're using extra glitter on our highlighter. And we're gonna do it like that. I can't really tell if I'm doing my makeup right. The lighting here is terrible, but we live in London, it's November, after 4 p.m., so it's nighttime. Okay, so moving on to the lips. I have two products that are tint based. So apparently the way that Koreans do their lips is completely different to the way that Europeans do their lips as well. Of course, like everything else they do is different. Why would the lips be the same? So, the way that they apply the tint is to the middle of the mouth, and then they just extend it a little bit so it gives like a blurry type of look. And that's exactly what we are aiming for. So let's see if it works. I don't think I've actually ever used this product before. Okay. This might be too light, even though in the camera it looks like bright red. Just for fun, I'm going to try the other one on top. Let's see if there's any difference. I feel like I'm putting deodorant in my mouth. Like, this tube is so weird. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Because it's supposed to be a little bit darker, like in the middle part, and then it just like blurs away. So I think that's a little bit more the style that we're going for. But yeah, I think pretty much this is it. Let's try to see how it looks with the hair down and everything. What would a Korean wear in the hair? Something cute? Do I have anything cute to wear in my hair? Do I have anything cute to wear in my hair? Give me a minute. Yes, I think this is perfect. Not Korean enough, but I'm ready to hit the streets of Seoul. I hope you guys like this makeup tutorial. It wasn't very professional, but I try to put all the knowledge that we learned the other day on the masterclass of K-Pop Academy and KCC. So I hope you liked it. And we only have one more week left, which is pretty sad before graduation. But I had an amazing experience and I would do it 100 times more. So just wanted to say 안녕히 가세요. Just like always, 감사합니다 for watching. You know, it's Friday. I'm doing this homework like last minute and I forget how to speak in English. This is so frustrating. I can't make a video this way. Am I out of focus? Yeah. We did the thing of the mouth. How would you call this? Once if we applied the lightning here, the lighting, not the lightning. What am I saying? The lighting here is pretty horrible. When Monica forgets how to speak in